Hey everyone. I just wanted to pop in and fill you in on what's been going on in my world and why I've been a little absent lately from social media. There's a couple of reasons, really. It's been a really busy couple of weeks, so 10 days or so. Um, the first reason is that Hurricane Helene hit North Carolina, which is where I live, and I'm not in the western portion where the worst part of the devastation hit. But I have been part of the relief effort, which is something that's really dear to me as a three-time natural disaster level flood survivor in the past, showing up and supporting community is really important to me. And it's been very time consuming and a little exhausting, but absolutely worth it. And I'll continue to do so. So hopefully it'll have a little less impact on my presence here, and because I have some cool things to share with you guys in the next month or so. And the other reason why I've been a little absent from social media lately is because I have been engaging in a new business support community that I joined. And after a very long search for the right kind of business support to help me show up and support others to the degree that I would like to, and to have that be sustainable instead of exhausting. Uh, and to get more, to get, I guess, my expertise and offerings more accessible and available and out there. I have needed support in my business for more than a year, and I have found bits and pieces of support that I needed, but I finally found a space where I can get ongoing support for as long as I need. And it is uh, going to basically tick more than one box. And so it's already been pretty exceptional. And I'll share more details about that uh, later on. I still haven't had time to process. But I do know enough about this new business support community to know that I feel seen and supported already in ways that have been much needed. And being seen and like being witnessed and being supported are two big components of healing, of making improvements, of making progress as a human being. It's the difference between struggling in the same old familiar ways or shifting out of that struggle and starting to experience progress and movement toward where you want to be, movement towards and into thriving. So, support is something that I've implemented in terms of my family, my friends, and uh, my own health and my business. Like that's what I offer as a business. It is support to individuals and groups of people who are trying to self-care, self-heal, and self-improve, so they don't have to struggle to do it on their own. And that's a struggle of my own that I've overcome. And I have spent 15 years basically researching and training and learning and practicing all different modalities to figure out what exactly works, what helps, what kind of support, what kind of healing support actually is effective. And I have been able to answer that. And the answer is to address your whole self, a wholeness approach to supporting healing, self-care. Not that doesn't mean doing everything. Actually, it's the opposite. It's about really getting clarity and a different perspective of things and looking at your thoughts, your feelings, your nervous system, and your physical action that you're taking in the real world. Are you doing too much? Is your system overwhelmed? Are you focused on the right things? That's what I help people with. So support is super important to me because literally it is the basis and the foundation for my entire business and all of the healing that I've accomplished personally and professionally and supporting others on their journey all comes down to support. It's very dear to my heart. So the last 10 days have been very focused on support, being supported and offering support. And that's what's been happening. But it's made it impossible for me to actually do some of the things on social media that I've wanted to do lately, like, checking in with you all and sharing, fun stuff and scheduling some new workshops and offerings. But those things are coming. And I just want you to know that this new level of support that I'm experiencing in my business is really going to go far for me in terms of I already in just under 2 weeks time feel seen and supported, and I feel like a whole weight has been lifted off of me, and it's incredible. So it will really free me up to do more of the things that I want to do and that I can do to help others and just, show up more fully and purposefully. So I'm excited about that. And I look forward to sharing more about it with you in the coming weeks, about the business support group and also about, what we're creating, what is being created through this level of support. So if you have ever struggled with being supported or feeling like it was okay for you to be supported, I know this was a major roadblock for me. Like a big obstacle I had to overcome was this belief that I had to do it myself. And what I learned, I have learned through my own experiences and through learning about the nervous system and trauma is that thinking we have to do it on our own comes from our conditioning and experiences and trauma. It is a protective pattern, and it's trying to protect you from old threats. And it can definitely be something that's outdated, that you've outgrown, that might be limiting your ability to create exactly what you want in your health, your life, your relationships, whatever it is, your business, because it's just time you have to overcome that obstacle to actually receive, because you can find the support, but you actually have to be willing to accept it as well. And sometimes we have a little bit of a subconscious block in that regard, and it's our nervous system trying to keep us safe, and it's doing its job, it's doing it beautifully, but we can also choose to support our nervous system. And I can teach you how to do that, to get your body on board with what your mind wants. That alignment is invaluable. And if you'd like to talk more about that or learn more about that, just comment on this video or drop me a private message anytime and just ask, hey, how do I get my body to be on the same page with my brain? That alignment will take you far, and I can show you how. I'd love to. So let's chat with or without coffee chat, tea chat, just a chat. I'm available. And you can find the link to schedule that on my website or in the description on my bio. And I look forward to talking to you soon and seeing more of you in the coming weeks. Bye.